Did you know that the smallest actions in your daily routine could be unintentionally hurting your dog's feelings? Studies show that dogs have emotional intelligence comparable to a 2-year-old child, meaning they can feel joy, sadness, and even hurt feelings. In this video, we're uncovering 10 everyday things you might be doing that could unintentionally break your dog's heart. From the tone of your voice to the smallest habits, these actions could be impacting your furry best friend more than you think. So stay tuned as we reveal these surprising truths. Dogs thrive on routine and predictability. When their schedule gets disrupted, it can create confusion and anxiety. Dogs, just like us, feel more secure when things are familiar. Sudden changes to feeding or walk times may seem harmless to us, but they make dogs feel uncertain. Having a clear, consistent routine gives them stability, making them feel safe and loved. They look to us as their pack leaders, so when we provide a stable environment, they can relax and feel confident. Without it, your dog might become anxious, destructive, or fearful. They depend on us for that sense of safety. So, next time you're tempted to switch things up, think about how it might affect their emotional state. But that's just the beginning. Let's move on to something that might surprise you: rubbing your dog's nose in accidents. You've probably heard the old method of rubbing your dog's nose in their accidents to teach them a lesson. But this technique is not only ineffective, it can be downright harmful. Dogs don't make the connection between their accident and the punishment. Instead, they feel shame and confusion, which damages the trust they have in you. Imagine if someone shoved your face into a mistake you made. That would hurt, right? The same goes for your dog. Positive reinforcement is much more effective. Instead of punishment, focus on rewarding them for doing the right thing. A simple, firm no is enough if you catch them in the act, and if you find the mess later, just clean it up without fuss. It's about understanding, not reprimanding. And what happens next might surprise you: petting your dog on the head. We all love showering our dogs with affection, but did you know that many dogs find head pats uncomfortable or even intrusive? Imagine if someone was constantly patting you on the head. It would get annoying quickly. Dogs' heads are sensitive, and an unexpected pat can startle them. It's important to understand that reaching over a dog's head can also be perceived as a threat, especially if they're already anxious or fearful. Instead of reaching for their head, try petting their chest, shoulders, or the base of their tail. If your dog leans into your touch or wags their tail, you know they're enjoying it. Always watch for signs of discomfort, like stiffening or turning their head away. Respecting their boundaries is key to building trust. But that's not all we might be doing to hurt their feelings. Let's dive into how shouting at your dog can cause more harm than good. Shouting at your dog might seem like a way to get their attention, but it can actually do more harm than good. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to our tone of voice, and when we yell, they don't understand the words we're saying. All they hear is the anger and frustration in our voice, which causes them to feel fear and anxiety. This damages the bond you share with them. Instead of raising your voice, use a calm, firm tone when giving commands. Consistency in how you communicate with your dog helps them feel secure, and it's far more effective in training. Creating a calm, assertive environment helps your dog thrive, and training becomes a positive experience for both of you. Making your pup's life better? Subscribe and keep going, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's discuss ignoring their need for social interaction. Dogs are social creatures by nature. They need companionship, playtime, and mental stimulation to stay happy. Ignoring their need for socialization is like ignoring a human's need for connection. It leads to loneliness and even depression. A dog that is left alone too much will become bored, frustrated, and may even develop behavioral issues. Spending time with your dog, whether it's a walk, play session, or just cuddling on the couch, helps to keep them mentally and physically stimulated. The old saying, "a tired dog is a happy dog," couldn't be truer. Play, interaction, and bonding time strengthen your relationship and fulfill your dog's emotional needs. And what happens next might surprise you: laughing at their fears. It's easy to laugh when our dog gets scared, whether it's thunder, fireworks, or the vacuum cleaner. But did you know that laughing at their fears only worsens their anxiety? For your dog, fear is very real, and laughing at them can make them feel ridiculed and misunderstood. Instead of laughing, try offering comfort and reassurance. Speak to them in a soothing voice and provide physical comfort through gentle petting. You're their protector, and they need to feel secure with you. If their fears are intense, consider consulting a veterinarian or a dog behaviorist to work on desensitization techniques. Your support in these moments will go a long way in strengthening the trust they place in you. But that's not the only way we might be making them feel insecure. Imagine eating your favorite meal, only for someone to snatch it away from you mid-bite. How would that make you feel? Dogs feel the same way when you take their food away. Food is a valuable resource, and in the wild, it's an instinct to protect it. When we take their food away unexpectedly, it can cause insecurity and lead to food-guarding behaviors. Instead of creating anxiety around mealtime, teach your dog commands like leave it and reward them for good behavior. By respecting their space during meals, you not only prevent food aggression, but you also reinforce your leadership role in a positive way. But that's just the start. Next, let's explore how a simple action like pushing your dog away can have a bigger emotional impact than you think. When your dog reaches out for affection, imagine pushing them away in frustration. That physical act of rejection can damage your dog's self-esteem and create insecurity. While you might do it to establish boundaries, dogs interpret this as being rejected, and it can make them feel unloved. Instead of pushing them away, redirect their attention to a toy or chew bone if they're being too demanding. If you need to set boundaries, use verbal cues like off or back, and reward them for respecting your space. Physical punishment should never be an option. Positive reinforcement helps build trust and respect, but that's not all your dog wants from you. Let's talk about ignoring their paw scratching. When your dog paws at you, it's their way of telling you they need something, whether it's food, attention, or simply affection. Ignoring these cues makes them feel unheard, and over time it can lead to frustration and anxiety. Just like we would feel if our friends ignored us, dogs need their voices to be heard. When your dog paws at you, take a moment to listen. Whether it's a walk or just a pat on the head, responding shows your dog you care. Paying attention to these subtle communications strengthens the bond you share and ensures your dog feels loved and respected. And here's something you might not expect. Using the crate as punishment could be doing more harm than you realize. A crate should be a dog's safe haven, a place of comfort, not punishment. Unfortunately, many people use it as a form of discipline, which can turn the crate into a source of anxiety. Instead of associating the crate with fear, make it a positive space by filling it with toys, treats, and praise. Let your dog enter willingly and use it as a tool for housebreaking, travel, or just a quiet retreat. When used appropriately, the crate can become a sanctuary for your dog, not a place of dread. Your dog deserves to feel safe and secure in their crate, and that's your responsibility as their caretaker. And there you have it, the 10 innocent things that might be hurting your dog's feelings more than you realize. But here's a bonus tip. Dogs need emotional reassurance, especially after negative experiences. Show them extra love and patience, and they'll always come back to you with a wagging tail. Want to learn more about your dog's behavior? Check out our next video on the #1 mistake dog owners make before leaving their dog alone. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe and comment below. Let us know which of these habits surprised you the most.